All right. So here's where we're at now. We're right here. Place your air diffusers. Be sure that the total CFM in that room is larger than the specified supply airflow. In other words, if they said you need 2720 and you put them all in, all 6 of them, and you get 2724, that's good. You're good. Or whatever you get. As long as it's bigger, larger than what you need. Now, some people would go, well, what if you want to get it right on? I say let it be a little bit above on each one. That builds a buffer into the system so that they're going to get you a unit that isn't going to fail or isn't going to be under stress while it's up on the roof. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how to place the diffusers. I'm going to show you how to copy them and how you can have it count for you and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. All right? So let's go over to Revit. You're going to want to do this in the ceiling plans. So you're going to be working under your HVAC in your ceiling plans is where you're going to be putting your diffusers. I already have the ceilings in there. They're all at 8 feet high, right? But I have some different shapes. You can see I have 2x2 in the atriums. I have 2x4s. Some of the offices have 2x2. Some of them have 2x4s. I kind of threw a lot of different things at you. I even threw a rotated grid here. All right. That must be the president or something. He wanted his ceiling to look different than everybody else's. Well, it is a corner office now. You know, you could look at it that way too. All right. So we started figuring this out for this open office 102. And here's what we figured. We figured they need 2720. If we put 6 diffusers in, it'll give us 454 or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. And it'll take us just over the amount. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to go to the calculator. We need 2720 divided by 6. Remember, we have to get under 500. 454. If you want to try 5, you could try 5. As long as it comes in under 500, you're good. You can use that number. But try to get it as far up as you can, close to 500. All right, 454. So how do you place these air diffusers? Okay. You go under Systems for your top tab. Now, under the Systems tab, this is where all your MEP stuff is. If you look to the left here, you have an HVAC tab. You have a fabrication tab, a P&ID. You have a mechanical tab, a plumbing tab, and you have an electrical tab for all your lighting and power and stuff like that. So all of your systems, your MEP stuff, is under the Systems tab, which kind of makes sense because you're looking at HVAC, lighting, power, plumbing, all the different systems that make a building come to life, right? Okay. If you look under the HVAC, you have ducts, you have duct fittings, you have flex duct, which is kind of like the dryer vent stuff. Okay. If you've ever seen a dryer vent, it's like an aluminum type tube almost, it looks like, but it looks like a slinky, and you can, you know, I don't know if you guys even know what a slinky is. Yes. Okay. I was dating myself there. Well, no, I just didn't know because, you know, that was a long time ago when we used to have those things going down the steps, and that used to be entertaining. It isn't anymore. Okay. And you have air terminals. Bing, bing, bing. This is what we want. So we're going to go and we're going to select air terminal. Now, when you do that, you're going to get this down arrow. All the different size air terminals that you have. 24 by 24 with a 12-inch connector. You have supply and return diffusers. all different sizes, okay? The ones that we're going to use, because we have the acoustical ceiling, we're going to use the 24 by 24 with a 12 by 12 connection. All right, 24 by 24 face. Make sure you don't pick return, because there's a 24 by 24 face, 12 by 12 connection return. You want the supply diffuser. Just picked exhaust grill. How the hell did I do that? Supply diffuser. There we go. All right, now, once you do that, you move over on the screen. You may not see anything, because right now, where is it trying to place that diffuser? Level 1, where though? Look up at the properties up here. It's going to put it on the floor. No. So we got to change this to what elevation? What'd I tell you the ceilings were? 8 feet, right? So put in 8 for elevation. And now when you move over, you got it. You now have the air diffuser. And look, it comes in and it puts the arrows on for you and everything. Now watch, I'm just going to go in and place this one. Now the idea is to get it so it fits on the grid. So I'm just, and you got to kind of eyeball this first one. So get it good, like right about there, place it. So it's on there, okay? Right mouse click, cancel. So right mouse click, cancel again. So you got the diffuser in there. One of them. Okay. Now, before we start copying this, we want to tag this diffuser. Okay. If you tag it, it'll copy the tag and it'll count for you. Right? Which is better than what you guys had to do. Remember, you had to keep copying the text and edit. You don't have to do that. Watch. How do you tag this diffuser? You go under annotate up at the top and then tag by category, which is under your tagging. It's the first one, tag by category. Now, I'm going to tell you this. As a rule of thumb, most companies turn off this leader option right here. They turn that off. Here's what it does. See how it gives you a leader? It takes up too much space. If you turn that leader off, it just puts it right next to it. And then you just pick, boom, and it puts it in. Now, we know 500 isn't right. We need 454, right? So you can click the tag and then click the number and just type in 454, enter. You don't even have to put CFM. It'll automatically add it for you. Now, why did we do this on the first one? Because when we go and we start copying this diffuser everywhere that we want it, it's going to count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a window around the diffuser and the tag. That selects it. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to pick this corner of the diffuser. Now I want to go 1, 2, 3. So I want to go about 18 feet. 1, 2, 3, and 1, just so it's in the same place there. Okay. Right mouse click, cancel. And look what it did. It added to it. Put the number 2. Now watch this. I'm now going to put a window around all of them. Copy. I'm going to pick, I don't know, the top edge here, and I'm going to bring it down and put it. I'm going to put it here. 22 feet. We'll try that. Boom. Right? And you'll notice that it copied and it counted 3 and 4. I'm going to hit copy again. And let's see, how far do I got to come in? 1, 2 full ones and a half. So I'm going to go from here. I got to go 2 full ones and a half. That's right there. Boom. 5 and 6. Now, After you get them in, you can relocate them. Like I can see these ones here should be moved up a grid at least. Okay. So again, you can do that by simply putting a window around them. Make sure you don't grab the tag, the room tag. All right. And then you can just do move, and you can say, okay, I'm going to move them from there to there, 4 foot up, just to try to get them more symmetrical in the room. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. Okay. Pretty symmetrical. Pretty easy. Right. Now, here's what I want you to see. Watch this. When we click on space 102 now, and we go down to mechanical, look at what we have. If you take a look, you can see we need 2720. Our actual supply is 2724 right now. So it calculates it for you so that you can see when you get over the amount that you need. It's a little way to back check it.